What's going on, America? It's your boy charlieinthebox, the patriotic miscreant. What I'm going to have in my box today is going to be, what is it that we as Americans are celebrating the 4th of July for? Let's get this video started. Today in America, we're celebrating the fact that we got a wide open border, that tens of thousands of illegal aliens will come into this country and with no accountability. We don't know where they're going and we don't know their intentions. Some of them got health problems, tuberculosis, and even scabies. Do you think they're gonna get treated at the border when they're in the detention centers? No, it's a process. It's to process them and get them out. Ship it to a community near me and you. Isn't that the way they keep telling us that we need to get these vaccinations so we don't have TB in the community? Well, shoot, you know what? Just bring the people in. But since we had a real relaxed healthcare system today, that Americans believe that healthcare is just right and anybody can come get it free, why don't you just come and have your children? And they can be citizens, and now you get a little more entitlements for you because you took the time to come over here and have your child in America. Thank you very much. One of the #1 reasons why this country was formed and the United States federal government got more power after Continental Congress didn't believe that the Articles of Confederation wasn't enough was that the United States federal government had to protect and secure its borders. When the United States federal government releases over 60,000 criminal aliens with horrible crimes like rape, murder, drugs, and gangs. All these people got their sentence reduced and they didn't get deported, but they got released into the communities where they committed these atrocities in the first place. And is that what we're celebrating today as Americans? Are we celebrating the fact that the United States CIA is funding and training ISIS? The enemy, the ones that are harming our sons and our daughters, our fathers and our mothers, our loved ones that are coming back and committing suicide, 22 a day. Is that what we're celebrating? Are we celebrating that Senator John McCain goes over there and has a dinner with these guys? And 2 months later, the guy that he's taking a picture with is cutting the heart out of a man and taking a bite of it. Is that what we're celebrating? These people that are being brought in from the Middle East as Syrian refugees, the ones that committed acts of terrorism here at home in San Bernardino, over there in Orlando, is that what we're celebrating? Are we celebrating the fact that after we invaded Afghanistan, it produces 97% of the heroin that's plaguing the world? That our sons and daughters, mothers and brothers and sisters today, right now, that are addicted to, is that what we're celebrating? These people that we've been fighting for the past 10 years, they go take back cities over there in Iraq. And the vehicles that they're driving in are United States federal governments. They supplied them with the weapons. They go over there fighting the Syrian government, the rebels. The United States federal government has been supplying them through Turkey. There's video of them having these anti-tank freaking guns shooting boom, boom, boom. Somebody decided to stop the video, zoom up and look at the serial number. And the serial number was traced back to the United States federal government. How did it get in the hands of the Syrian freaking rebels? Is that what we're celebrating in America today? So today as Americans, are we celebrating the fact that our national debt went up $1 billion in a 24-hour period? And that wasn't national news the next day for us to be talking about. Are we celebrating the fact that the United States federal government is preparing for social and economic collapse in the near future? They're training our local police departments, our National Guards, and our armed forces, our brothers and sisters, moms and dads, to deal with social unrest and an economic collapse of our country with gun confiscations. Is that what we're celebrating today? If we just looked at the world in front of us, if we just opened our eyes as Americans, we would understand there's nothing that we should be celebrating today, that we're more in captivity today than our forebears before us. Your freedom of speech, you can't do that anymore. Why? Because if you criticize climate change or government, globalism, or anything the left deems it's politically incorrect to be saying those type of things, well, they'll turn off your Facebook and your Twitter. But at the same time, they believe ISIS up there to promote their propaganda and influence our freaking youth. Is that what we as Americans should be celebrating? I don't think so. Today, we as Americans are in a shit of trouble. Your press is not free today. Why? Because they only report what the government is telling them to do, or a computer. Look that stuff up. It's not even a human writing those articles. It's a computer. And the government gives it to the media, and the media regurgitates it to the people. Our freedom of religion is being taken away. Nowadays, because of political correctness, we have to submit our religion to be a 501c3, a non-profit organization. And as we keep allowing our government and the devil to manipulate us, lie to us, deceive us, we have nothing but to celebrate our captivity, our enslavement, and the loss of our liberties. See, these God-given rights, they were there for good moral people. The Constitution was written for good moral people that had a moral standards, believed in something greater than themselves. Their rights didn't come from government, but they came from God. But today we celebrate the darkness, the evil. We embrace the easy way of doing things, not the hard way of doing things. Thomas Paine said it's the duty of the patriot to protect his country from its government. I'm trying to protect my country from its government. Government are the ones that impose tyranny on its citizens, that are throwing us under the bus, and a loss of American sovereignties as liberties, as a people, as a nation. Country is the God-given rights of man granted to them by the Creator. The natural resources and the foundation of this nation. Its property. That's the country. But introducing the people to that. Getting them past their politics and religion, because all that is designed to start an argument and keep us fighting amongst one another. That's the instrument of the devil of lies and deceit and division. We have to get past that. John Adams said, if dark days may come, let them come in my times, so my children may live in peace. Hopefully you guys share the sentiment that I have in my heart. My conviction of the path that I know that's in front of me, that what we as men should be doing, protecting our family, protecting our country, and doing something about it. Not being complacent and being an instrument of the devil, because our complacency is a tool of the instrument of the freaking world elite. They said in this economic collapse right around the corner, they're going to use food as a global weapon to enslave the people of a one world government. Is that something that we should be celebrating? No. We need to stand today like our forebears did before us. If not, these God-given liberties that the man was granted to him for over 40, 50 something years that America's been around is going to be wiped away. So if you're not going to do everything in power to restore your life, liberty, and this country, America, you're going to do everything in power to destroy all three. Charlie the Box, the patriotic miscreant, and I'm out.
Oh my goodness, watch Charlie the Box before he's sent to a re-educational camp.